Hey everybody, Jeremy Goldsmith here, the founder of Push Brokers. Now I want to talk to you about a very important subject today. Imagine that you are a long-term employee in your company. You've been there, about 3 or 4 years. You've been doing a great job, or in your mind, at least you believe that you've been doing a great job. You consider yourself to be at least one of the top employees in your organization, and you just know without a shadow of a doubt that you deserve that next promotion. So the next time you go and look on the bulletin board, what do you see? You see an opportunity for you to get a promotion. And so what do? You go home, you draft up that resume, you go ahead and get a good pitch together, you perfect your pitch, you stand in front of the mirror and you recite it over and over and over again, and you perfect that pitch, because you know that the better you can pitch your argument, the more convincing you will be to get that promotion. And then what else do? You go out, you go to the store, and you get the best resume paper that you can. Why? Because having a good, heavy stock resume paper is going to make all the difference in the world, right? Sure it does. So you get yourself together, you get a good resume, you get a good pitch together, and it's the day of promotion. You walk into the boardroom, you stand before the board, introduce yourself, you give a firm handshake to all the board members, and you sit down and you give them your argument as to why you are the best candidate for that promotion. Here's a secret. They've already disqualified you. I can say that because I've been on the other side of the table. As a matter of fact, I've been on both sides of the table. I've been the one that's going up for promotion, which I have failed and have blown a promotion board. But I've also been on the other side as being one who's going to select the potential candidate. And what I've seen over the years, some people that come to the boardroom and they go for that promotion, a lot of the people on the board have already disqualified them. Why? Because you're a walking, breathing resume. A lot of guys come into the promotion board and I've already disqualified them. Why? Because I've had an opportunity to see their work performance well before the interview process. And what I see a lot of times is I see a lot of guys come in and their resume looks good. They look good on paper. Their pitch sounds good. They're very convincing on the surface. Based on what I see every day in their daily performance, it doesn't match their resume. Your resume and what you do, your performance has to match up. You can't expect to come in one day and make up for all the bad performance that you've displayed over the last 2 or 3 years. Check it out. Here's a few examples. Your resume reads that you're a high performer, but in every category in your last annual performance evaluation, it reads unsatisfactory. Once again, your resume has to line up with your daily performance, or vice versa. Your daily performance has to line up with your written resume. I mean, it's just simple as that. You got to walk the talk. You got to practice what you preach. Here's another one. You show up to the interview in a suit, but you consistently show up at work every day looking like you were blown up with a Ringo bomb. You may look good and sharp, but if every day you come in, you look like you slept in your uniform and you look like you slept in your clothes, then once again, you're not displaying who you really are. You've already showed me who you really are well before the interview. So don't try to come and insult my intelligence on the day of the promotion board. Here's another one. You show up 15 minutes early for the interview, but you show up 15 minutes late every day for work. Once again, your actions are not lining up with your resume. You can't think that the day of the promotion, you're going to do an automatically 180 turnaround of your performance. History repeats itself if you don't change your future performance. If you don't change your habits, then you will repeat your past. Here's another one. You speak intellectually and pronounce your words very clearly during the interview board, but your daily speech is filled with profanity, slang, and off-color humor. You have a good vocabulary, but every day that I walk into work, you're speaking unprofessionally, or you're using off-color humor, or you're using profanity, which is not professional in the workplace. I don't care what level of management you are. I don't care if it is your personality. It is not professional to use profanity in the workplace. And here's one more. Your resume reads that you are a leader, but you join every clique within your work environment. Listen, guys, leaders stand out. Leaders are very lonely people sometimes. Good leaders, true leaders, don't have a lot of friends. Why? Because people know that a good leader is going to call them out. A good leader is going to tell you when your stuff stinks. A good leader is going to tell you when you've missed the mark. And they're going to hold you accountable to correcting that bad behavior. That's what good leaders do. Guys, here, look, these are just a few examples of how you are a walking, breathing resume. Everything that you do every single day lets me know, especially if you're going up for an internal promotion, it lets me know exactly who you are or who I'm dealing with when it comes time for an opportunity for you to be promoted. Now, listen, that doesn't mean that you can't change. That doesn't mean that you can't change your behavior for the better. But as a manager, as someone who's looking for a potential candidate to take a management position or a supervisory position, I don't want to wait until the day of promotion for you to get your stuff together. I want to know that well beforehand that you have your stuff together, that you have matured and you have developed into a great leader well before you're promoted. Really, in all actuality, the promotion is just confirmation that you're already displaying the attributes of a great manager or a great leader. The promotion itself, the day that we congratulate you and confirm that you're a manager or we're giving you that promotion, that's just confirmation that you're already operating at that high standard, at that high level of performance in order to take on that role as a manager or a leader. So once again, guys, remember this. You are a walking, breathing resume. Everything that you do on your job every day tells us who you are. Your good pitch doesn't tell us who you are. Your resume doesn't tell us who you are. Your actions tell us exactly who you are during that internal promotion.